Hello and welcome back to the Bree campaign. In this episode we will be pushing on forwards in our battle with Dunland and Enedwife, who we now have almost a river line now against them. And really, we're going to be looking to take Barradvin, shutting them completely down now from this river. And then moving inland towards Heorot and Dunyard. But yes, you might hear the gentle sounds of my girlfriend watching Friends in the background. I doubt that will be a major problem. And let's carry on as well in the north, for we have some forces that are heading towards Athelin. We are creating a new army for our march north, and the dwarves move on, and Sul. So we still got everything building now in these places. Is there anywhere that's not building anything? Dolvorn, because it can't build anything. It's under siege, so it can't build anything. Building. Do we want to put anything? We can't build anything in Byrig. So everywhere that can build something is building something. So let's bank the money. And see what happens. Tis turn 105, and the clans of Enedwife come for us again. With 5 decent units and a load of broken units. So really they've only got 5 units that are any good. We're a 1-to-1 on ratio, and Frodo the Chivalrous is a bloody good... Like, wow. I didn't know you could build units on the turn end. It's interesting. Let us go and fight this battle. We probably could auto-resolve it, but who cares? I'm not sure what that's an image of, so I'm not even gonna pretend to say I know what that is, because I don't know what it is. And we will have a look. So, the enemy has a tower, ladders, and a ram. Yeah, this is gonna be, I think, pretty easy to defend against. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the cav over here ready to run out, and then over by these ballista towers we've got some merchantmen, journeymen, archers, militia archers, normal archers, got the cav there, mercenaries, them, and them. So, let's take a little look-see. Let's build up these guys. In fact, let's do it like that. That'll be better. And then we'll position... So what are we going to be fighting? Clan Spearmen on that side and those guys on that side. So we're going to put the Breelands guys on this side, in guard mode. Then on this side we're going to put the other unit of journeymen. And we're going to support them with those merchantmen. Right, then following on from that, we're going to have some woodland hunters here. With another unit of archers there, and a further unit of archers there, eventually. And then we're going to put the general in behind. And then we're going to start the battle. So the ballista towers immediately opening up. Put some archers facing this way. And then I think we will call it there. So hopefully the ballista towers do their job. As I say, out go the cav. Killed 3% already. Right, so we're moving out that first unit. And the second unit of journeymen is now moving away.
The enemy siege tower has reached our walls.
So we've killed 7% already. And off they go. And those clan spearmen aren't having the best of time. Along with the clansmen. And they've lost 15%. And the enemy general has already fallen. And so far, it's a case of so far so good. We're not having any sort of major issues, I don't think, at the moment. And they're going to fire up there. And so far so good versus the River Spearmen. And eventually they're about to have a bit of a bad time. They are cutting through our mercenaries quite quickly. But we are cutting through their moot lords quite quickly. Sorry, their moot keepers, I should say. We've killed enough of them to know what they're called by now, hopefully. We're going to go give our general a bit of help. Moot keepers are definitely losing. We're going to get the general out of there because we don't really want to lose Frodo Baggins.
Keep them at a distance. Attack! Everything we can.
And we're managing to hold them in place for the most part. Managed to get our general back a little bit. Our general is going to absolute town. Although, he could do with some support. Guys. Oh, you're meant to pull out, not go further in. So there's only 15 of the River Spearmen left. And our cav... you know what, we'll just end the battle because we've absolutely ruined them. So that was a very straightforward victory. No sort of real problems there. Our general went to absolute town. Took out like 10 by himself. Guy's a machine. He's not like Frodo serving tea there to sort of Gandalf. Well, artist's description of Gandalf, version of Gandalf. I just better stop talking. The more I talk, the more or less sense I really make. And Execute Order 66. Looks like they're building troops in Barad-Vin, readying themselves for the oncoming storm that is Bree. No doubt. And yes, we want that. And we are being asked to go visit the Valesman, which is where we're going anyway. The realm of Lothlorien have agreed to the alliance with the Anduin. And we're sort of slowly moving up the faction rankings, you know. Slowly but surely. So, we've got a whole bunch of dwarves there. Let's grab a couple more sort of important units.
Yes, my lord.
And Toby continues his long walk towards Athelin.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall engage.
And we are on the bridge. Get some sellswords. We'll take the sellswords because we could do with every help we can get. This is sort of the last bastion of Dunlending force that they have left, really. I mean, Dunyard has a lot of troops, but nothing too much. And I wonder what's going to be waiting for us there.
Yes, my lord.
Herb is now the Scarred because he's been fighting so much.
Your orders, my lord.
And can we build anything else? That's the real question. So we've still got that incoming. A tribe's got a Traveller's Lodge that's still ongoing. Ongoing. So in Londair now, we can build something. Let's grab the port. Keep on boosting the money. Call Willershar and build something. Let's get the level worker for a little bit more money. Mitchell Delving can build something. Let's get chicken farming. And let's keep getting those troops together. And Ered Luin has taken Angsul, which means it's just going to be a matter of time now. We've got a lot of troops that probably could do with being sent back towards Athelin. So, what full units have we got?
Aye, sire. Orders.
What do we need? Let's take these.
Will, my lord. As you wish. We'll make camp here.
Yeah, let's take those.
My lord.
And then let's bring up these ones.
March to exhaustion, continuing.
And have them rendezvous
Further today.
with us.
March to exhaustion, continuing later. Orders.
And then we'll meet up at Berkuleg. It's like a row. It's like the conga line of dwarves. And I want to say a big thanks to everyone because I hit over 25 subscribers today. So I was really chuffed. So a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed. It means a lot to me. And if you are liking the content and you haven't subscribed, please do, because it really does mean a lot.
Yes, my lord.
But we will be moving on to the next spot. And let's end the turn. Got more troops making their way north. And I want to get it to the point where you can go from one end of the empire to the other end in like 5 turns. That would be great. I think we're still the largest faction, which is good. And, ooh, it's not so good. And we got a whole load of places that are finished building. Got some farmhand pikemen that are making their way up. Let us move to this point. And I think we should leave behind the Bogard. I think the cavalry have probably had it as well now. Well, I don't like going without cav, but equally, when you feel like it's the only option, sometimes it is the only option. So we will grab the Traveller's Rest here to help bring it under our sway.
Nothing shall escape your notice in these lands, my lord. Was that your best shot?
And the faction heir is up there. And the faction leader is there.
Your will, my lord. An order. Yes. Orders. We'll make camp here, my lord. We can go no further today. Yes.
And we don't have... We do have infantry, but not a huge amount. And most of this infantry is worse for wear, let's put it like that. So, let's hold off for now. Why are they retraining? No. And we are slowly but surely converting it to our way of thinking. Like we're doing down here, 29%. Got roads like everywhere. What else can we build? So, we finished a whole bunch of building throughout the Empire. Let's build a smoking house there. A smoking house there. Chicken farming there. Vaughan can't build anything. Caras Nernaled can though, so let's grab the trading post. Port's being built there, there. Merchant's Ferry's being built there. Rest is being built there. Done the rack has finished. So we can get a port there. We'll grab the port. And then we will move on Baradvin.
We shall prevail. Yes.
So the faction leader, Chieftain... Wait a minute. That's the same looking guy as the guy in the north that represents Angmar. No. There's something fishy going on here. So... yeah, that's a bit strange. I'm not sure what to think about that. We'll just deal with it. But we've got a pretty sizable force here, and they've got a pretty sizable force. It's pretty much a full banner army and for 100% level units, so yeah. versus our pretty much full banner army. But if we can take this one out, the whole of Dunland has pretty much been dealt with at this point. They'll be down to Byrig and Dunyard. In fact, they'll just be down to Dunyard, won't they? Because we took Byrig. Duh. Let's end the turn here, I think.
An order.
I mean, Ered Lewin, just look at them. They're just going for it. They do not care.
Your order
You sure you don't want peace?
had best be worth. Good day to you.
I love the fact that, you know, they're absolutely being hammered.
It will be an honor.
And they still don't want peace.
Strength and honor, noble friend.
Right, so now that they've captured that, we don't really need sight there. So let's move up. And then let's move up. Agla Villiger bled bleh. And we're moving on to Tash.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Which has no generals in. We might have finally dealt with their general spam.
Yes.
Right. And let's end turn. Toby slowly makes his way north. I'm always wondering whether or not we even need him to go north, bearing in mind how absolutely ruined they look. But, hey. What harm can it really do to have another general going up there? Because we're going to make war with the Orcs of the Gundabad soon. And that will mean war with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains as well. So, it sort of makes sense because we've gone down like the dwarf path that we would make war with them. And the Aradanium have just invaded Mifflond. And we've reached the Grey Havens apparently. And Mifflond was ransacked. Ooh. Well, I'm sure they will take it back. And we've built some more units.
My king. As you wish.
So we've got a full Dwarven contingent now, which is cool. And we can build some Rudar units now, which is extra cool. So let's grab those mercs and build the Mercenary Lodge. So 9 turns from now we'll be able to get all of our merc units all built. Let's fling these guys into that fort over there. And just make sure everywhere is building something. The Trife isn't building anything. You guys can get the trading post. Because we want money everywhere. And might as well get a blister maker there. Because it'll be useful to have siege works pretty close by.
I respect you, my enemy.
Look, I'm already coming to deal with this. You guys are at war already. Why don't you just pay off? Captain Blunderbler is moving out of Dunland. And it looks to me like we've just been done a favour. Right, so
As you wish. An order. Finish them. Besieging the coward, my
we
lord.
will take Barkuleg
Then, my lord.
next turn.
March to exalt orders. By your command, we can go no further today.
Let's move some of the troops from over here
Orders, my lord.
up. Like, ah, well, they can come along. They're bloody in good shape. Let's take
My lord. Orders,
the infantry,
my lord.
minus those militia and those journeymen,
By
We're all moving in different directions.
Your will, my lord.
But all along the roads.
Come and get me, you coward.
So I want the dwarves to take Khandum, but I want Shadoon and Latash. Because the dwarves can still attack them via Khandum. And then I'm happy to give the dwarves Gundabad and the areas along here, because I'm not that bothered. I'm more interested in all of the sort of economic areas. And I really can't wait to get the next tier of the Mercenary Lodge. Because you get some really cool units like the Horondor units. Privateer Axeman. You know, it's cool. Right, so...
Yes, my lord.
we can get a unit of bandits. Let's go for trade rights.
This seems quite peaceful until we meet again.
And Toby's making his way north. The Nintendo Switch is a great console. Zelda is one of the best games to come out. Although my girlfriend seems to struggle playing it.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
Aha! So, hello. I must say, I am not worried about this army at all. Let's see what we can do. So, Reginald, who has become very good at fighting the evil men of Angmar, will be fighting this battle. We will save it here, and then I will join you in the next episode. So, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.